And the title of this mini podcast is God Doesn't Need a Backstory. Seems that science tells us at one time man or animals didn't exist, but whatever created them did. When we humans arrived, we developed the ability to think and imagine. Who created all this wonder that surrounds us, the flora, the fauna, and all sorts of unexplained phenomena? That's when we created our version of God. There had to be something or someone who was responsible for all this that surrounds us. We gave this creative force a name and a backstory. Just like in the movies when we see a character having to pretend to be someone else, their handler creates a backstory. The person is to commit this tale to memory, so if they're quizzed, the story they tell matches up with the one on paper. And as you witness every day, there are different backstories given to this cauldron of creativity. And even though we made up a backstory, we fight with others that our version is the correct or only version. For God's sakes, wars are fought over backstories. I have no issue with people worshiping, adoring, or personifying this creator in their own way. I do have a problem with those who think that their way is the only way. This adamancy to make their backstory the one true story is maddening, but even more importantly, exclusionary. And like religions the world over teach us, God is love. And by definition, love is inclusion. If your backstory doesn't include everyone, you need a rewrite. We have this unquenchable thirst to explain the unexplainable. And when we can't define the divine, we create a story that we claim explains it all. If your backstory brings you peace and love, hang on to it. Just don't hang other people out to dry if they have a backstory that you can't buy. All the best, John.